This video shows you how to work with VAT rates in Diamond. At the folder Default Settings in the Start window of Diamond, you can find the folder VAT rates. Here you can adapt the VAT rates per group. You can see that the default VAT percentage is 21%. This default percentage can be adapted. For example, I changed the default VAT percentage to 19%. You can see now that in all the folders 90% is set as the default VAT percentage. When I change this back to 21%, at all places the standard percentage is set to 21 again. However, the changing of the default VAT percentage only influences the groups which do not have a manually entered VAT percentage. For example, I enter the folder VAT operating expenses and then office expenses. You can see here that all the VAT percentages are set on 21%. This is since 21% is set as the default VAT percentage. However, the VAT percentage for assurance is not 21% but 0. I manually enter a VAT percentage of 0 at insurance. You can see that Diamond automatically takes over this percentage in the upcoming periods of insurance. After this, I change the default VAT percentage to 90%. When I go back to the folder Office Expenses, you can see that at insurance the VAT percentage is still 0. So, when you have manually entered a VAT percentage, Diamond will calculate with this percentage in the current and upcoming periods, and not with the default percentage. I changed the default VAT percentage back to 21%. Further, you can adapt here the frequency of the VAT remittance. You can select that no VAT should be paid, that the VAT should be paid once per year, or 4 or 12 times per year. In the balance sheet, you can find back how much VAT should be paid or how much VAT will be received. At Receivables, you can find the row Sales Tax Receivable. By pressing on the arrow behind the row title, Diamond will link you to an overview of the VAT. Here you can find back how much VAT should be paid. From the start screen of Diamond, you can also go to this overview by entering the folder Financial Analysis, Statement of Liquidity, Expenses, and then Payment of VAT.